Here are 26 unwritten tips and rules for Raid Shadow Legends. Let's do this, man. Rule 1. There is never ever time to farm Minotaur. The only exception to this rule are clan versus clan tournaments in which you get the 2x objective points bonus for Minotaur objectives. Rule 2. If you ever find yourself skipping out on a fusion event, it's probably so you have time to farm Minotaur. Rule number 3. Kale is the correct starter for beginners. Rule number 4. Gallic is the correct starter for nobody. Rule number 5. Do not trust the champion reviews. People tend to vote with their hearts and not their heads, and most stupidly of all, good old Plarium never ever reset the champion review scores even after a champion receives a stupid amount of buffs. So don't trust the reviews. Trust Hell Hades instead. In fact, rule number 6, as a new player, hellhades.com will become your second home, so get used to it. Rule number 7, if you are a Raid Shadow Legends content creator, then every single champion you cover in every single video has to either be the worst, the most underrated, or the best champion in Raid. Rule number 8, if you lose in live arena, your opponent is pay to win. Rule number 9, if you win in live arena, it means your brain is wrinkly. Rule 10. If you find a new promo code, such as code GameLeap, share it with your clanmates to give them all 100,000 silver, 10 free experience brews, and a free energy refill. It also helps to support the channel too, so cheers for that, boys. Rule number 11. New players must be explicitly warned that Yaga is awful and should not be built under any circumstances. Rule number 12. You probably have at least one champion on your account that you did level mistakenly and now deeply regret thanks to the recommendations of a content creator. Hopefully not me, because I don't know, I feel like I put a lot of effort into my top champions videos and do a lot of homework, so I'm real sorry if you level anything that I recommend. God damn it. But I'll tell you one thing, I never recommend Shield Guard. Rule number 13. Never spend your gems to refresh the market. Rule 14. Never spend your gems to refresh the arena. Rule 15. Never spend your gems to buy your masteries unless it's on your starting champ, and to be honest, one more champ after your starting champ is probably fine as well, so long as it's a champ that you are certain you are going to use for a long time. So if you're a new player, make sure to do your goddamn homework before spending your gems on a second champ. For me, the decision was sort of made for me because, I don't know, like the next best champ I got on my account after Kale was goddamn Archer Queen, because I just started playing the game at the perfect time that I won her in a noob tournament. Just crazy luck. But besides that, generally spend your gems on one champ and keep it to your starter. Rule 16. The only place you should really be spending your gems outside of your starting champ's masteries, which even that is subject to debate sometimes, is in the gem shop for energy refills and for big shard packs, as listed right here for the 900 gems. This is a great source of ancient shards, and you might as well be doing it. The other edge case that you can make is buying the 3-day-long experience boost if you are desperate for an XP boost and there is no other way to get one on your account, and you just desperately need one. Rule number 17. Nobody can agree on when mid-game actually begins. Is it when you're clearing stage 20 dungeons consistently? Is it when you're clearing Nightmare Clan Boss? Is it when you've got around 10 level 60 champs? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Rule 18. Your least favorite advanced quests in Raid Shadow Legends are those that require you to clear an arena or fight in an arena with a team from a single faction. Why, Plarium? Why? Rule 19. Never pull a Primal Shard outside of a 2x Primal Shard pulling event. They don't come around often. Have patience until then. Stay strong, boys. Rule 20. Never upgrade your artifacts outside of an artifact enhancement event. Rule 21. Never craft a goddamn thing in your forge until a clan versus clan war is active and you're going to get those free tournament points. A bonus unwritten rule is to basically never waste time ever crafting 4 to 5 star bracket gear. You're either crafting the absolute garbage using the worst possible materials to just make a quick buck and just sell all of these items off for some easy silver, or you're crafting the best of the best. There is no in between, goddammit. This bracket simply should not exist. Rule 22. When you are upgrading your artifacts during artifact enhancement events, stop as soon as you have got the rewards from that event that you are looking for. Oh my god, I need to sell off some of my frost items. Simply stop upgrading your stuff and wait for the next artifact enhancement event until you need to pick up fragments or whatever the hell it is that you need. Unless, of course, you're a Kraken and, I don't know, silver is just no object to you. You know what I'm saying? The rest of us, we have to be careful with our supplies. Rule 23. Never ask another player how much they spend in the game. We're trying not to think about it, goddammit. Rule 24. There's a decent probability chance that you are just ignoring your challenges at this point because it will require you to go back and do extremely low-level content to get these done, and you might have just decided, like me, that I don't know, I'm just not going to do them. Oh, look, I'll get round to it eventually, okay, I will, but I can't be the only one. Oh, man. Why are these not retroactive? Rule 25 is that Hydra unlocks about 3 months before you're even ready to start looking at getting decent rewards from Hydra, so don't sweat it. And Rule 26, I think, is to tell new players to focus on building a clan boss team, but don't actually explain to them what the clan boss is, what the clan boss does, what kind of buffs or debuffs they should be bringing into clan boss, what kind of champions they might want to be on the lookout for to build a decent clan boss team. Don't tell them what ratios like 4 to 3 mean. Don't tell them what the rewards from clan boss actually are to give them an incentive. Don't do any of that. Just tell them to build a poison champ and let them figure out the rest. And hey, just speaking from personal experience here, okay? Thankfully, we did figure it out, as you can see. Let's go ahead, one key this brutal nerd, because I've already done Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare with my Infinity Wixwell clan boss team. And jobs are good. And hey, in fact, a couple of days ago, actually, I did post up a beginner-style clan boss team video to help some people get started, covering some top-tier champs that you can build your clan boss team around. And, yeah, hopefully help some new players out a little bit with that. So make sure to check that out. And dude, you know what? I thought I was done with this video, but it's that you've got way too many curing artifacts in your goddamn artifact stash. You're always treading water in terms of when it comes to keeping your artifact storage clear. Goddamn, I've just deleted like a whole bunch. Christ, you might even be like me, and they're invading your inbox now as well after the recent CVC, and I'm crafting all of this stuff. Oh my god, look at my inbox capacity, dude. I gotta manually click my way through 370 artifacts here, man. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I suppose that the final rule for this video, just to wrap things up, is you have way too many artifacts, and you can't be bothered to do an artifact cleanse, even though you know you should, you lazy son of a gun. And that's me speaking to myself here. What can I say? In fact, you know what I'm gonna do right now, man? I'm gonna go through... Dude, this is like an easy cheat code way to just get rid of all of your crappy artifacts, man. Is just go into substats. You're just looking for flat health, okay? And anything that ascended up into flat health, even one time, sorry, ranked up into flat health, even one time, just goes. That's it, okay? That's gonna be the rule. Oh dear God. That's only 48 artifacts, man. That didn't make the dent that I hoped it would, man. Oh God. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. You know what's used as part of a preset? I don't even care, man. Just get it out of my face. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and adhere myself to good old rule number 26.5. Which is kick the can down the road, and we'll fix it later, okay? Oh, yeah. And this last little tidbit isn't really a rule, but I'm going to throw it in here anyway, because I know it's just more of a heads up than anything. If you're a new player, and you're starting out in Cursed City for the first time on your account, ooh, the Cursed City, man, you've just unlocked it, it's going to be great. Just bear in mind that for some odd reason, the game will launch you into hard mode Cursed City by default, okay? It'll be set to hard by default. Switch on over to normal. You're going to find it a little bit easier to progress, pick up some free rewards, and then once you've hit your cap on normal, okay, and you've gone as far as you can, blah 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 blah, and then you get stuck on stuff, then switch on over to hard and just clear some of the easier stages that you can get through and pick up the free rewards there as well. But yeah, just bear in mind that for some reason it starts set to hard. I don't know why, dude. I discovered that this was a thing way too late myself, mentioned it in a video, and it turns out I wasn't the only one, so, well, there you go. I'm throwing it in at the end of this video too. So hey, that was our last rule, but I guess I kind of broke it myself. Now, I am certain that I've missed all kinds of unwritten rules and adages and sayings that people have in Raid, and maybe things that you found out. If that's the case and I missed anything, make sure to drop it down below in the comments, man. It can be tips, it could be unwritten rules. Whatever, man. Help the new folks out, you know? So yeah, something a little bit different for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to scroll on down and hit like on this video. And you know what? If you're looking to start off a new Raid account, then make sure to do so by clicking on my promo link down below at the top of the video description to kickstart your new account with a free epic champion in the form of Juliana, as well as a whole bunch of starting rewards. It's gonna be awesome, and it is just the best, most awesome way to start off your new free Raid account, man. It also helps to support the channel too, so that's always a bonus. Hey, thanks for watching. Do enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.